Good evening, everybody. I am back. I am back to streaming. I took a hiatus. Wasn't feeling it. Just wasn't in the mood. Nothing was really wrong. I mean, I was sick, minorly sick, at the beginning of the month. Nothing major. But then I just didn't have the energy. I just wasn't feeling it. But I'm back now. So welcome in, everybody. Let me catch up with chat. Um, hey there, Loof and Poofed, and that Spy Guy. Have a great lark. Thank you. I'm going to try to have a good stream. Just a curious brain cell said, missed the stream. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a week and a half, I think. Roughly around there. Here to say hi and go back to charging my phone because storms. Oh, yes. You had mentioned that there's tornadoes in the area. 7 confirmed. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Be back later. Yeah, stay safe, Goddess Athena. Stay safe. Hey there, Blue Raven and Moth. Um, hey there, Sophie. How are you? Hello, Dreaming Truth. How are you? I met you on Tatterstream. I think. Possibly. Maybe. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing okay. Not too bad. Oh, you're sick. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Being sick is never fun. About to get off work. Very cool. So, tonight is going to be kind of a chill stream. Feel like death, want to chop off your nose. Ooh, are you having like allergies or sinuses? I know I was having some sinus pressure, headache a couple days ago. Yesterday, actually, also. The weather. The weather changing. No, Dreaming Truth. This piece is crocheted, but what I'm doing is just some hand embroidery, um, embellishments for this piece. This is, I'll show you what it's going to look like when it's done. This is a finished piece. It is a eyeball. This is a commission piece I'm doing for a friend of mine. They want a throw blanket. They like, um, you see, I see what you did there. Hey there, Gary. Yes, we're streaming for the movie. We'll talk about that in a second. Been sorting a few things out. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Another eyeball. Welcome back. We'll be lurking in and out, cleaning out more of the basement. Very cool. Yes, if you're not following, everybody follow Blue Raven and Witchy Weaver. Who else here streams? That Spy Guy streams. Goddess Athena 96 streams. Imperfect Moth will stream every now and then. And I'll get back to the eyeball here in a second. We have a clip of a Be Right Back screen. This is from Witchy Weaver. You did not take that clip. Yeah. I have no control over it. I have no control over it. It's whatever Twitch decides to pull up. Um, Witchy Weaver, um, you are able to delete clips. If there's a clip in there that you don't like, for whatever reason, you can always delete them. Like I was saying, a friend of mine saw this square that I did last October. I did all Halloween themed projects. So she liked it. She likes Halloween, that spooky thing year round. So she wanted to know if I could make a throw blanket. So she's commissioned me to do one, and she doesn't care when it's done. I've been working on this since then. on and off. All the squares are done. I just got to do all of the embroidery for the veins and the little glint in the eye. So I'm making, there are going to be 56 squares, 8 of each color. So I've got, color meaning the irises. So I've got 8 of these with the purple iris. Some are lighter shades than others, and I got a whole bunch of different colors. So that is what I'm working on now. And then eventually they're going to be joined together with this same red yarn, and it's going to be a throw blanket. It's going to be, the color's going to be scattered here and there, so it's not going to be all the purple together. I'm going to mix them all. But yes, welcome in, Dreaming Truth, right? Yes, Dreaming Truth. Welcome in. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've got some of the irises are purple. I've got blue ones, and again, within each color, there's different shades. So some are going to be lighter blue, some are going to be darker blue. I've got yellows and greens and browns, reds, and grays. So mixed them all up, did a little bit of everything. So all I'm doing right now. Let me bring the music back. Just adding the embellishments, the decorations to it. I was away, and my friend I told was streaming, took over. She's new to Switch and don't think she knew what she was. No, that's fine, Witchy Weaver. That's fine. Hey there, Cleansy. How are you? Welcome in. If you're not following Cleanse or Cleansy, go and follow them. They also stream. They do crochet and knitting. Um, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Um, they are much better at knitting than I am. They just finished a sweater that they knitted. They've got a couple crochet projects going on. They got a couple blankets they're working on. Can't sleep. You're surfing the streams. Well, welcome in. I am back to streaming. I have I think I've told you. I took a little break because I just wasn't feeling it. But I'm back. I'm making a blanket. This is a eyeball blanket. It's going to have 56 squares or eyeballs, and each of the different, they're going to be all different colors. It's a commission piece. A friend of mine loves spooky things and year round, so I'm in contention with the weakest knitter here as I knitted my first there. I haven't even done that. I've only ever practiced knitting besides loom knitting. Two. Yes, very spooky. Yes, lots of eyeballs. Like I said, about 50. Yeah, I think 56. And these are about. Let me measure the square. I still have to block them. They're about 8 inches square. So it's going to be a sizable blanket when it's done. But these are easy. This is an easy pattern to do. If anybody crochets or is a beginner crocheter and wants to practice in the round, this is a good pattern. It's a free pattern. Exclamation point eyeball will get you the link to the pattern. It is from a blog called Stitch by Faye. It's great to start out by learning to do it in the round and counting and doing your increases. So it's good practice for that. And Blue Raven has been making this pattern as well. One day you'll be able to make it? Yeah. And if anybody has any questions about crochet in general, feel free to ask. Like it says right here, which I gotta make that bigger. feel free to ask. I'm always willing to stop what I'm doing and pick up a hook and some yarn and demonstrate. Learn to crochet a star today. I've never even made a star. Well, I've made star-shaped patterns. The doily that I made back in the late summer, back in August or September. It's a vintage pattern, and it had a star pattern in the center. I would show it to you, but I don't have it anymore. I am part of the Moco Loco stream team. That little... Wait, where's it at? That. And they had their big PP Energy party, which is basically celebrating their community and celebrating them making partner a couple years ago. But it's to celebrate and to showcase community members and drive sales to small businesses. And I don't technically have a small business, but I wanted to give something away in their giveaway, and that was one of the pieces. I have a picture of it somewhere. Actually, you... Wait, is it in there? I don't know how to get the link yet. One moment. Let me see if it's on this. No, it's not on there. I can pull up the picture. There we go. This is what I can show. That right there is technically a star in crochet. That's the only type of star I've ever done. But Cleansy, I'm sorry. I'm just rambling about what I've done. I'm sorry. That is so rude of me. If you have pictures of it, feel free to share it if you want. But oh, Gary had mentioned, and welcome in, Gary. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm a little off, more off than normal. You put it on Discord. Okay, I'll check that in 1 second. Gary had mentioned streaming before the movie. Yes, normally I don't stream on Fridays. I'm probably going to change up my stream schedule on what days I stream, but I wanted to stream today. Hey, welcome in, Black Rose. Gary had mentioned about the movie. Yes, at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, so in about 3 hours from now, over on my Discord, we're going to have a movie watch party. Usually on Fridays, we go and watch a movie. We didn't do any last Friday. Something came up. Nothing major. But what we were going to watch last Friday, we're going to watch tonight. It is the classic 1980s movie Big, starring Tom Hanks. So if anybody is interested in that, pop on over. So as soon as we're done streaming, I'm going to raid out to somebody, which I don't know who will be on at that time, and then we will go over to the Discord and watch a movie. What I'll probably end up doing is starting the movie, and then I'll go and get something to eat real quick and come right back. Hey there, Jenny Roach. How are you? Welcome in. I know you from Bray's stream. It is a cool square, and it's relatively easy. It's not too complicated. Again, exclamation eyeball will get you the link. It takes some practice to get the hang of going in the round and counting and doing the increases. But it's good practice. It's good practice. What the actual fuck, Dirty Hookers? Yes. Welcome in, Fairy Dust. Welcome in. But yeah, this is a commission piece. A good friend of mine wanted the. All right, which should be here. Good friend of mine wanted a throw blanket made with eyeballs, which I think is going to be kind of cool looking when it's done. I still have to figure out what stitch I'm going to use to join them. I'm thinking of like a lattice lacy, not super lacy, but a little open stitch. I don't want a real tight, dense stitch, since all of this is really dense. And I know it's difficult to see the black on camera, but I kind of had to use black because, well, you don't have to, but I wanted to use black because of the spookiness to it. But yeah, that's what we're just working on tonight. Kind of a chill stream. Ease back into streaming, and I need. Yes, Fairy Dust. I just mentioned that. Um, we are having the movie at 9 o'clock tonight over on Discord. We're going to be watching Big. That was the movie that was scheduled for last week, which I had to postpone. We will be watching that. I haven't seen that movie in years. One of my favorites. Always one of my favorites as a kid. If you're a fan of Tom Hanks, you will like it. Use red on mine only because I have 5 balls of red to use up. Still got loads to do, but having a break from arts and crafts as I focus on games. Yes, Blue Raven. Blue Raven has done this exact square, but instead of the black, using the red. And I think you're doing your irises, most of or the pupils, I should say. Most of those are different color, which is fine. I mean, it's art. You make your art, your eyeballs the way you want your eyeballs to look. And speaking of commissions, I don't know if there's a command for it. I don't know if I set that up or not. I'll have to go in and look at the settings somewhere. I do have a Ko-fi that I just set up. There's only one thing on there. I'm still in the process of learning how to use the site, so I don't expect anybody to really go over there right now. Um, Mainly, I have it for commission pieces. I'm open to commissions for pretty much anything crochet. Um, so if anybody wanted something, and I know a lot of us here, there is the the thing. But if anybody, I know most of us are crafty and crochet here as it is. But if there's anybody who doesn't and would like a commission piece, I am open to commissions, and we can discuss that either in a whisper or in a. If you're part of my Discord, you can message me, DM me on Discord, and we can discuss what you would want and all of the details there. Mine are white, blue, green pupil, and then white with red. Yeah, you can use them as a coaster. Pick of the squares I've joined in the baby blanket so far is in Discord. Don't clutch your pearls. Oh, I am so sorry, Cleansy. I am so sorry. Again, Scatterbrain, Cleansy just shared something over on Discord. Again, I am so sorry. Um, where was I? So here we go. This is The star that Cleansey did. Wow, that looks amazing. I love that. That would look really cute. As it is there. That would look really cute. Um, as a Christmas ornament. That would look, and you can do it in different colors. That would look really, really cute. So yeah, thank you. You're doing a great job with that. Meant to become a granny square. Yeah. Let's see. A pick of the squares I've joined. Yeah, and the baby blanket so far is in Discord. Don't clutch your pearls. Yarn is that's fine. That's fine if it's Carolyn. It's Karen Simply Soft. It's not my favorite. I will use it. Hey there, Supreme. Welcome in. Excuse me. Working on some things, but I'm here. That's cool. I see what you're working on. Ha ha ha. That's Supreme. Always a laugh riot. um, you know what? We're gonna do the Discord share a half hour early. Normally we do that before we. Oh, there's lots of stuff here because I haven't been streaming. We haven't looked at stuff. Um, where was I? Let me go back. Let me see where we were. Um, okay, yeah, we saw that. We saw Mickey's sassy bassy hat. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna do the Discord shares right now since there's so many of them. Um, if anybody has anything they want to share in the Discord, feel free to do that. Just let me. Well, actually, we'll get to it. Even after we're done looking at at everything there, if anybody wants to share, feel free to do it and let me know. If you're not part of the Discord and want the link, I can send it to you. This is from Aloof and Poofed. Oh, missed opportunity. Could have been. I see. Haha. Lost my touch. Crying eyeball in the corner. Oh, you'll get the touch back. You'll get it. This is from Aloof and Poof. They are doing some amigurumi dolls. Is it influential women of the world? I'm not exactly certain which one this was. I know they did. What was if you're here, Aloof and Poof? What was the first one that you did? You mentioned it, and I can't remember. Crochet Iconic Women, yes. Greta Thunberg, yes. Was that the first one you ever did? I think that was the first. That's what this is, right? But yes, it is looking amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Posted a 98% finished version. Oh yes, yes. Okay, yeah. We'll get to that if it's in the Discord. So that is from Aloof and Poofed. Up next is from unfortunately Juliet. They are part of um the Catatonic Divas here on Twitch. They have a shop and they make and sell vividly colored items. This is a giveaway to their viewers. They are a relatively new streamer. They're doing a giveaway periodically. I don't know how often they draw a name, but anybody who is a follower of theirs is automatically entered. Um, so I think they gave away the first one. They don't know which one was given. That's kind of a mystery to them. They don't know who's getting which box. So if you are interested in any of these, possibly getting one of these, go and join Catatonic Divas. Let me give them a shout out. How do I do a shout out? I can't remember. There we go. I did it. I think I did it right. Oh, they were playing a game in this clip. Oh, yes, yeah, I think they were playing. Yeah, Played Up. I think that was the name of the game. They are actually streaming right now as we speak. So go and give them a follow and hang out with them. They're really cool people. Make some really, really bright, vivid, colorful items. I think they're working on. Let me. I'm lurking in their stream right now. They're working on some kind of almost like a checkered pattern hoodies at the moment. But these are the scarves they're making for the giveaways. And these look like each hanger looks like there's two scarves. No, it's one scarf, and they've attached it. So all you have to do is slip it over your head. It each scarf is the two tone. It's the first one is the green with the pink. Next one's the blue and the orange. So bright colors, very cheerful over there at the Catatonic Divas channel. Oh, this is the embossed flower stitch that I showed how to do the other week. One of the last times I streamed. That was on Teaching Tuesday that week. So if you were here for that, we learned that. If not, you can always go back to my YouTube channel and take a look and see how we formed that stitch. We got something from Cleansey again. This is a ripple blanket that they're working on. This is in cotton yarn. I love these colors. The blue just pops with all the neutrals. The blue just it makes it. So they are working on this really cool looking rippled blanket piece. One of their pieces that they're working on. And I think the way it looks like some of these are back loop only. Maybe every row is back loop only. What it kind of looks like to me. And there is a different picture of it. Yeah, that's definitely back loop only. It's forming the every row is back loop only. Yes, it definitely adds some visual and actual like texture. You could feel the texture. I love doing that, doing rows and back loop only. Adds some interest to it. Let's see here. This is from Tia, another welcome back, Jenny. This is another person, another streamer. I don't know what they were doing in that clip, but they usually paint. They do some more of a, I guess I don't know what a pointillism. That's it, with lots of dots. So that's usually what they do. But they said that they got these crochet kits, and I think they're gonna learn how to crochet. So yes, they got some of these. This is a kitten, and a giraffe. Very, very cute. So hopefully they're going to pick it up pretty easily. If not, they can always reach out. Back loop only adds stretch to which you don't get much with cotton. Yes, fairy dust. Yes. Welcome in, Linda. How are you? Welcome in. So we're just doing some Discord shares. A little early tonight. Nothing wrong with using a kit. Yeah, definitely. There's nothing wrong with it with a kit. Whatever gets you into the hobby and learning the stitches and the techniques. So that is from Tia. Let's see here. I posted this the other week, even though I wasn't streaming. I made this. If you know, you know. We don't have to be bringing up the topic, but I made a little hamster. So a cute little amigurumi hamster that I found the pattern on. I don't know if I posted it in the pattern section of my Discord. If not, I can get this. This was pretty fun to make. It's pretty simple. The body is just basically almost like an egg, but the ears were. All the other things were easy too, but the ears kind of like threw me off. How it kind of curls in, but it's not too difficult. If you know um, amigurumi and your basic stitches, it's not a difficult pattern. So there is a little hamster I did. This is from Lunarica, another plushy blanket. They do a lot of really soft chenille, plushy, fluffy blankets. I love these colors. I like the little pop of burgundy in with the greens and the white. Isn't it nice? So that is from Lunarica. It looks very warm. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is something else that I did just because I was messing around. Even though I wasn't streaming, I was still crocheting. This is a cute little violet piece. It's technically for a headband. I made it separately as like an applique. So there is a little violet or a pansy or a viola, any of that type of flower. So I made that, and I did attach the leaves to it. So this isn't three. Well, they're made separately, but I did stitch them together. So we do have a little flower. And oh, this is from Mickey. They have a new addition to their craft family. This is so cool looking. This is a fox yarn bowl slash caddy. I've never seen a yarn bowl that also has a place to hold your tools, like your scissors and your hooks. And yeah, I've never seen that before. And that's a really cool idea. Yeah, I like that. So it's kind of like a one-stop station for. It is pretty, yes. I don't know where they got it from. I'll have to ask them. Yeah, it's like a one-stop place that if you want to keep, if you're working on a desk or a table, it's to keep everything all organized all at once. It makes perfect sense. So that is from Mickey. Uh, Another one from me. This is the companion flower to the violet that we just saw earlier. They're meant to be put together. Enjoying the floating emotes? No, that's fine. That's what they're there for. Play around with all the emotes. Um, this flower here is supposed to go with the violet as well. It's supposed to be somehow attached to like a headband. They also, excuse me, they also, what was it? Oh, brain just went, it just stopped for a second. They also want you to put like some like pearls or beads in the center. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I have to decide. But this is a really cute little rose. So that is something that I worked up. Another share from Cleansy. This is the knitted sweater. This is amazing. This is super amazing. Okay, I haven't even done a square or anything with knitting, much less a sweater, and then all of this color work at the top. I don't understand. I don't understand how this is done. It again, I'm not that far into knitting, but it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind with this type of knitting. Isn't it? Yes. Cleansy made this. This is all hand knitted. And this is one where it's hanging up and with a little bit better lighting, they say. It's gorgeous. It, I don't know what else to say. So yeah, go like I said, go and follow Cleansy. Um, Nightbot wasn't about to let you get that pyramid. Oh yeah, with the emotes, I just saw that. um, but yes, go and follow Cleansy. Great streamer and great um, crocheter and knitter. And you also will see. Actually, let me give you a proper shout out. So yes, that is the perfect clip. Like it was like it was meant to be. So that it was Cleansey wearing the sweater that he made. But yeah, go and follow him. Great, great streamer, great crocheter and knitter, like I said, and you will possibly and most likely see a glimpse of his cat Felix, who sometimes can be a bad boy, but that's how cats are. Alrighty, what else do we have? More from Aloof and Poofed. This is more progress on the Greta Thunberg amigurumi. I think you said that it's just pinned in place. I don't. Yeah, I see um, the yarn tails that still have to be attached. You're doing great with this. Yeah, isn't it cute? Yeah, they're doing wonderful with this. Uh, how many patterns are in there? I know. I think I've seen you post someone else's Discord. It was like a picture of like all of the um, options, and there was a lot. There was a lot that were in there. $15 per book and 2 books. Gotcha. Yes. Amigurumi magic. Yes. Yes, Cleansey. This is Amigurumi magic. So, you're doing a wonderful job with these. I love them so much. We got from something from Fairy Dust. Fairy Dust. Yes, this is what Fairy Dust was mentioning. And Luffenpoos is all the same basic pot body. Just a plan to make something. Yes, I like things that are like that, where they're everything like the core part is all the same. You just kind of add something and change it up here and there to make it slightly unique. This piece is from Fairy Dust. A bunch of squares using Karen Simply Soft. Um, he commented that something about me getting upset or whatever. I'm okay with somebody using Karen Simply Soft. It's not my favorite yarn. I have some and I will use it, but it is not my go-to. I don't like it because it splits. Excuse me, I keep coughing. Let me get something to drink. Again, it is not my favorite yarn, but I love these colors. I say I love it. I love everything because I do love everything. I like the contrast of the reds with the greens and the blues. So it kind of just mixes it up a little bit. So Fairy Dust, is this going to be? Yeah, I think you said this is going to be a blanket for a coworker. I think they said that they have a newborn that's in the NICU. I think this might be that piece. Love Karen Simply Soft, but it's hard to use at time. Yes. Use Karen Simply Soft would be permaban. No, no, no. I'm not going to ban anybody for using Karen Simply Soft. But great progress as usual, Fairy Dust. He always makes some really nice pieces. This is from Linda. Little elephant, all done and waiting for its new home. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. A cute little elephant. And I like the blanket behind the elephant. Super, super cute. I need to get more into amigurumi. At some point, I want to make amigurumi with like body parts like this, with arms and legs and longer pieces. But I'll get there. I'll get there at some point. So that is from Linda. And there is Cleansey Star, where we started at. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. If anybody has anything else that they want to share, feel free to do so if you're part of my Discord. If you're not part of my Discord and want to be, let me know and I can get you the link. Blue Raven says, yes, Sunday the 16th of June at those times, and then adjust accordingly for your time zone. Blue Raven, myself, Mickey, and Gothic Chick are doing a collab playing Phasmophobia. Yes, we will be doing that. I still need to first figure out how to play it on my computer with a Xbox controller. And then I gotta learn how to get through the tutorial. I tried to play the tutorial before. I'm lost. So something I need to do. Um, Trucker whose baby's in the NICU. The squares are going to be a blanket for me. Ah. But they're just sitting in a box for 2 years. Decided to use them. Oh, you've decided to use them for the trucker's baby. That that makes sense. If it's sitting there and not being used, make use of them, and then somebody can get use out of it. Yes, phasmophobia is scary. Yes, I've never played the game, and I've only seen little bits and pieces of the gameplay, so I don't know exactly how scary it is. Um, Also, I didn't get all the way through. Okay, my problem with the tutorial, the tutorial wasn't scary. I didn't get scared because I couldn't figure out how to pick up certain objects. I didn't know what to do. Like it doesn't really walk you through anything. You're just there, and it's like, okay, you're figuring it. Like what do I do? Like it doesn't really say, okay, go and do this, go and do that. And if it does, it's not real clear how to do it. So, speak the Gothic chick. Okay, yeah, I'll have to do that. Just couldn't get the controls. Yes. I couldn't get the controls to work out. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do any of that. You'll be talking to the go. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with scary things. Except there's one song, and if you know, you know, we're not going to be mentioning it. Um, oh, pretty much done this square. Um, I still have to go back to all of them and add the little white thing in the pupil. The one song will not listen to after dark, and it's not dark yet, and it's actually is in this playlist. This is my '80s playlist. Ring Around the Rose. Hey there, Akar. How are you? Welcome in. No, the song is in this playlist. We're actually listening to my iTunes. Yes, I use iTunes. I don't have a Mac. I do have a Windows machine, but it's just my collection of music, and it's Michael Jackson's Thriller. If that song comes on after dark, I can't. No, no. I was scarred as a child by it, by an older sibling, and yeah, won't happen. Will not happen. So if it comes up in the rotation, I'm gonna skip it. If it's after dark. Yes, I am making I'm adding veins to my eyes, which doesn't sound like it would be Twitch safe. That sounds like something that would be against TOS. But I promise you, this is definitely this is tame. This is fine. This is allowed. I can add veins to my eyes. Um, it's better than well, we're not now. Speaking of scary things, phasmophobia, thriller. I was gonna say it's better than removing veins from an eye, but that's creeping me out. Um, yes, I did a tutorial on this back in October. This is not the best one. I might have to redo this. I might have to redo this square. I'll, I'll take a look at that later. Um, Favorite part is Vincent's Price Lab. Yes, I like that, but not after dark. What's the largest thing I've ever made? A king size blanket. Grammy ETC has that blanket, and I don't know if I have a picture of it. I'm gonna go and look and see if I have a picture of it. I might. I might. Um, okay. I don't have, that's not it. I don't have a full picture of it because it's so big. But this is what the blanket looks like. But imagine this in like king size. Um, it's similar to Cleansy's Ripple blanket, but this is more of a wave. It's a gentle, this pattern is from the Crochet Crowd on YouTube. Forgot what they call it. If anybody wants this pattern, I'll have to find it. Um, every 2 rows you change color, and when you change color, you're working back loop only. So every other row is back loop only. Is this called the Ocean Waves blanket? Something Waves blanket. But this is the largest piece I think I've ever made, and it's heavy. That's why I ended up giving it to Grammy because it was too heavy for me. I couldn't. It was just too warm. But looks like it took a couple hours. It took more than a couple hours. It took. I mean, not nonstop, but it took weeks. Maybe well over, probably maybe almost 2 months. If I added it all up, yeah. It it was a monster. It was a monster. So that is, I think that's the largest piece I've ever done. Also, Cub has done a tutorial on the Granny. Yes, yes, I have done a tutorial on this a few times. So that's what we're just doing is we are adding some veins to these eyeballs. And there really is no rhyme or reason where I put these. I want them evenly spaced, but they're veins. It's not like they have to be in specific spots or at specific angles. Blankets that large, it can take an hour just to make a row. Yeah. I don't even remember how many stitches. Again, that was years ago when I made that. And that was using Red Heart Super Saver. Yeah, that was Red Heart. Which there's Red Heart in this. I'm not a big fan of Red Heart. I will use it. It is not, again, it's not my go-to. Red Heart Super Saver, I should say. Other Red Hearts I love. And for those who don't know, that is one of the most easily accessible lines or brands of yarn here in North America. What size hook did you make for the mass? Oh, I don't remember. I have no idea. It was not a 2.5. I can tell you that. All right, we're going to have an ad break. So everybody, actually, you know what? We're going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to do something different tonight. I'm letting everybody know there's going to be an ad starting about 20 some seconds. We're not going to go to an ad break. I'm going to still keep going. So if you are a subscriber to me, you can still chit chat with me. You're not really going to miss anything because I'm not teaching anything. So we're just going to keep going. There's no official ad break tonight. I'm just just warning everybody that it's coming up shortly. Hey there, good two shoes. Buttons? What do you mean buttons? Buttons? How are you, good two shoes? On organized streamer? Yes and no. I can be organized at sometimes. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know what you mean by buttons. I just stream when I can convince myself to fire up. Yeah. That's how it was this past week and a half or so. I was not feeling it. It was not. But I'm back. And welcome in, good two shoes. How are you? If you can hear me. Olivia Newton-John. Love you, Olivia Newton-John. I'm glad to be back, Supreme. Yes, no buttons. Yeah, I have those turned off for tonight. Good two shoes. If you can hear me, you can watch while you're driving. Actually, no, no. Don't be interacting with Twitch while you're driving. No, no, not safe. Yes, just listen. Don't even look at the screen. Question for the young wise master. So, I don't know if you can hear me, Blue Raven. I don't know if you're subbed or not because yeah, we're still an ad. I'll wait. I'll wait till you come back. Till it comes back. Wait a minute. Two, three, four, five. All right, we should be back. We should be back. All right, let me catch up with this. Question for the young wise master of us all, Cub. That is not. I am. I'm not young. Well, I'm not young. We're not getting there. We're not going there. How easy it is to embroider on, say, something like clothing. I am not an expert in that. I have never embroidered on clothing. I do know you would you could practice. I would recommend getting like an embroidery hoop or something to keep the fabric tight while you're stitching. So your stitches will lay even and they're not going to be all kind of strange. Um, Depending on the fabric. Um, I know stitching on a knit fabric, meaning even like a t-shirt, that's a knit fabric. Um, Fabric that has stretch to it is going to be more difficult than a woven fabric. And a woven fabric would be, I think of something that's a woven fabric um, that I could give an example of. Um, I would say quilt fabric because, well, not all, but a lot of traditional quilt fabric is usually a cotton. Anyway, stretch fabric is going to be more difficult because it stretches. Um, Okay, so I was first introduced crochet back during COVID lockdown when I saw a streamer, Paradrago, do some amigurumi, but people told me I had to grind all these crochet basics before trying that, and I lost interest. Okay, aloof and poofed. It depends on what you want to crochet. If all you want to do is amigurumi, a kit will help, and you obviously know this. A kit will help because all a kit is really going to have that you're really going to be doing is variations of um, single crochets and slip stitches. So you don't need all the extra. You don't need the half double and the double and the triple and the bobbles and the popcorns and yeah. But if you want to expand further from that, um, I would suggest doing a lot of the basics, a lot of the fundamentals. Hey there, Ship. Yes, I've disabled rewards. They will be back in time. I'm just back to streaming, so it's going to be a little more of a less chaotic stream. Sorry, Ship, but they will come back. And I'm let me finish off this piece here because I am literally at the end of my rope. We can clip that, and that is done. Where were we? About a month ago, I decided to ignore all of that and just give it a go. I'm happy. Yeah, you're doing great. Doing great. Yeah, sit back and enjoy the music. Are these bags? No, these are not bags. Ship. That's very porous. I would not put liquid in crochet because no. Good to shoes is not okay. Yes, if you're not driving and you're stop eating, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yes, I got to thinking that maybe the people who say knitting is unapproachable are also wrong. Swung by the craft store, picked up a couple needles, and saw the continental style knitting reminded me of course. Yes, kind of. I can't. I need practice. That's what I'm going to say. Is I need practice. I find it difficult to knit continental. I can't hold it the right way and do all of that. Even though I crochet, I'm more comfortable doing it English. So, yeah, but I'm very, very, very new to knitting. Excuse me, I don't mean to be coughing. Wouldn't say that people were wrong. Yes, different perspective. Yes, crochet has a lot more to offer than just yes, yes. No, we're not blaming Gary. We are not blaming Gary. Again, I'm just getting back to streaming. I didn't want to have so much chaos all at once. Personally, I haven't done amigurumi because I want more variety than single, and their desire to sew limbs on things. It depends on what you want to do. Exactly, fairy dust. I mean, there are people who hate blankets that won't ever do a blanket, mainly because it's such a big long-term project. They want quick, quick things. They want things that'll work up somewhat quick, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that, but it all depends on what you want to make, what you want to do. And that's one of the beauties about a lot of the fiber arts is there's so much things you can do with it. I mean, heck, and I don't have any close at hand. Yeah, I do. Oh no, don't get that in that. And then there are people who won't go anywhere near the thin stuff and make doilies. Well, you know the crafty cub. He'll He'll work with pretty much anything in crochet. It depends on your interest. Got to keep an eye on the time. I can't stream. We're good. We still got about 2 hours. Yeah. Before it's time for the movie. And yes, at 9 o'clock, so in 2 hours from now, over on my Discord, we're going to be watching Big. So if anybody is interested, um, when I'm done streaming, I will rate up to somebody, and then we will all pop over there if you want to, over on the voice and video channel of the Discord. Then you just get crazy people who love to it using a 2.5 millimeter hook. Yeah, yes. There's nothing wrong with a 2.5 millimeter hook. In fact, okay, this is a 3.5. This is 1 millimeter bigger. Well, thank you for the lurk, MS Creates. Okay, this is a 3.5 millimeter, so it's a little bit bigger, and it's the same type of yarn as this. I made this little hamster. Yes, this is our little hamster with this hook. But again, amigurumi, you usually want a smaller hook. But I would never use this hook for a big, bulky yarn. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Knitting and crochet have been in my mental periphery for a while now because on Saturday evenings, I GM a RPG for some friends, and one of the players does both. Okay, I've heard of people crocheting while they're playing a video game. I don't understand how to do that. Also, I'm not a gamer. Even though I have no desire to do amigurumi, it still offers transferable skills to other areas of crochet, like invisible decrease. Lacework has taught me techniques for joining rounds. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's not a video game. It's a tabletop. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you said RPG, and I just might automatically go to video game. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, yes. I've never played it, but I'm very familiar with Dungeons and Dragons. I grew up in the 80s. It was popular back then. I mean, it's still popular now, but yeah. What you said about crochet fairy dust, yes, that's true. Um, Other forms of crochet can teach you different techniques that you can use elsewhere. The doll had been going on about is supposed to represent one of the characters in the. Okay. The way I'm doing these, if anybody's interested, the way I'm doing these veins, where I'm putting them, this red round that's all the way around has 60 stitches. So it's, and every 10th stitch, there is an increase. So there's 2 stitches in that area. So that's where I'm doing the veins to start out. So I'll have 10 of them all the way around. Again, that's just the way I'm doing it, just to make it easier for me to evenly place them, so they're not all bunched up, and then there's a wide area that doesn't have any. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the last one. Well, the last one for this eye. How many more purples do I have? Oh, I have one more purple eye. One more purple eye to do. Wow, I'm making more progress than I thought I was. And I'm doing some of them branching off and some not. They're just branching off on one side, like veins. Don't really want that song. That's a sad song. Oh, speaking of knitting, you had mentioned knitting. Um, it's not actual knit. Well, it is knitting, but it's not knitting. It is loom knitting. I'll have to show you the progress I've made on the sock that I'm making with my sock loom that I got the other week. I was in the Moco's big PP party giveaway party um, the other week, and I won a gift card. I think I mentioned that on stream before I was streaming. We got another one. Well, I still have to add the white, but we got another one done. Um, so I won a gift card to dickblick.com, and I remember that they carried um, fiber arts. So this is what I'm working on. This is the sock loom. You can adjust this to whatever size sock you want. This is supposed to be an adult. This might be a little too big for my foot. I'm thinking of, I mean, I know it'll stretch and contract, but we're going to see. So I've made some progress. I think I've got about 3 inches of length. I got to add maybe another 3 or 4 inches, and then we're going to figure out how to do the heel. So this is the first time using this. I've used knitting looms before, but with a wider gauge, more for hats. But I've never done a sock loom, so that Hey there, Yadarika. Yes, I'm getting back to streaming. Again, I took the hiatus, but I am back. I didn't really make an announcement or anything. I just started doing it. Again, kind of low key. And welcome in. If you're not following Yadarika, go and follow her. Um, I was responsible for that clip. Yadarika had a little mishap that night. Yeah, I clipped that one. I had to. Um, and Yadarika, I heard that you weren't having a lot of luck this past week or weekend. You Yeah, you had some bad luck going on there. Uh, yeah. When I was a little kid, we had made knitting looms by hammering nails into wooden frames. We didn't know these were knitting looms, but we were blown away by how it could make yarn so cool. Yes, yes. Um, Doing better now. Yeah. Your burns almost completely healed. That's good. Yes. Glad that that is healed. How about your? And I think you said you stabbed your finger or thumb with a small hook, crochet hook. Was it crochet hook? Stab. Yes. Yeah, finger and thumb. Yeah, some of those hooks can be really sharp. But I'm glad that you're feeling better. But yes, Loof and Poofed. I don't know if we never did that. We never made our own looms like that. Um, I do remember, and I think they might still carry them. But if you were from my generation, uh, they were somewhat popular. You can get them at, well, I didn't have Walmart when I was a kid because they didn't have Walmart in my area back then. I am that old, yes. Um, the 70s, yes, introduced to macrame and all kinds of stuff. Yes, yeah, okay. So yeah, you're around my generation. Um, there was this thing. I think they were plastic. Maybe at one time they were metal, but it was a square. It was a loom. It was a square. It was open, and it had pegs or teeth, really thin teeth all the way around. And you would get these elastic bands. They were made out of like cotton or polyester or acrylic or whatever, and they were bands. They would stretch, and you'd stretch them across, all the way across, and they came in all different colors. They came in a bag, and then you would turn it, and then you would take more of these little stretchy bands and latch them over one hook, and then weave them over and under, and latch them on. And then there was after you do all of that, you made pot holders. Yeah, you made pot holders. That was a thing. I think at my grandmother's house there was one. I don't know if we had one at our house, but I remember my grandmother having one. Over several years, I worked on cross stitching all 50. Wait. Cross stitching all 50 state birds with. Oh my. Do you still have that piece, or does your mom still have that piece? I would love that because I love anything to do with the states and symbols and all of that type of thing. I might have to. It's giving me ideas. Another project, another thing that I want to do. You remember those stretchy band things? Yes. I'm not sure what I came of it, but I saw again. I was still cry from nostalgia. Yes, yes. But yeah, I don't know if they still carry them. I remember about 20 years ago. Wow, it's been that long. I worked at Michael's Arts and Crafts. Yeah, that's a bad place for a crafter to work. Um, and they carried them then. Those potholder loom things. But yeah, macrame. It's very much a seventies thing. You know what? I'm gonna end that there. I'm gonna start new. Older sister took up crochet when she was 11 and keeps threatening to take the big crochet master test. Oh yeah, with oh, what is that? The Crafters Guild of America. I think that's what it is because they have one for crochet, one for knitting. There's a couple, one or two for weave. There's one for weaving. There's one for spinning. Yes, yeah, that's it. Yep, yeah. People spend after they purchase it, they spend years making samples and everything for it before they submit it. And, you know, this is my personal take on it. I don't need approval from an organization that I am a good crafter. That's just me. I mean, it's fine if other people want to do that, but that is not me. It's not. I don't have to be certified in it. I mean, and they've only given out how well this is. I know for spinning because I've watched a YouTuber that's taken it for spinning. She didn't pass, even though she's a really good spinner. Um, since they've started, they've only given out like 20, 30 certificates of completing it and all in the past 50 years. I'm like, to me, it's a little elitist, but that's just my opinion. Hey there, Riz. How are you? Welcome in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want, I do like having recognition from like my peers. I'm saying, yeah, it's a really good job and all, but I don't need a certification saying that, hey, yep, you're the best. No. Trying to finish your diamond painting because I ordered another and don't want too many projects. Yeah, that's the case. That's the case with crafting. You always end up having too many projects. That's how we are. I'm doing all right. Two. Glances at your five partial bookmarks across the room. Yeah, I don't. I'd lost track of how many whips I have right now. You know, I do have two. I was gonna say surprisingly, I don't have any tatting whips, but I have two of them. But they're small. They're small pieces. I haven't done any large ones yet. I do have a pattern for a large tatted piece. But before I get into that and doing all of that, I got to learn a new technique. Well, I kind of know the technique. I got to perfect it. Got to get better at it. Not not that really good in with onion rings and tatting. It's not the yummy snack. This sound good right now. But yeah, there's this tatting technique. It actually makes it looks like an onion ring. It looks like they're kind of like concentric circles. I still got to practice that. This large piece, this large pattern has them. Brain gets border squares, so just make squares in a different color. Yeah. With tatting, you could always change it up and make a doily. Edgings. Edgings are can be simple and mindless, and you just keep going, and it's something different from a square. You can always turn corners easily with an edging. But that's tatting. This isn't tatting. This is crochet. Got less than a month of crochet under my belt, and I already have two projects I need to sit down this weekend and just wrap them up. Yeah, you are doing amazing with only that small amount of time of crochet. being bored of something, this here can be kind of boring. That's why I kind of put it to the side and didn't touch it for a while. Just doing the same thing over and over again. But I know it needs to be done. And this is my last purple square to put the veins on. So I am a seventh of the way done when this is done. So I got to look at it that way. I'm putting a little... Where's it at? That part's going to be easy. It's just 2 little stitches of white. That'll go quick. Love squares, though. Crochet and make a billion granny squares. Tatting, I take a whole bunch of squares. You even knit square. Yeah, squares can be fun. I'm pleased with how my wonky crochet... Your crochet is not wonky. Your crochet is wonderful, Loof and Poofed. Hey there, Notewood. Oh, hydrate, thank you. How are you, Notewood? Aloof and Poofed. Well, this goes for everyone else, but I'm going to get this 1 second. Let me get this ready. Crochet Guild of America membership, teen to 18 is free. Oh. Well, can I be a teen so I can have it for free? No, I don't want it for free. $35 a year individual membership. Oh, yeah, that's to be a member of it. That's not the exam. Actually, this might be a different one. Maybe it's... There might be... It's either the Crochet Guild of America or the Crafters Guild of America. Crafters Guild of America has more than just crochet. I think there's a crochet test, or a master test, a knitting, a spinning, a weaving. There's a couple other ones. Of course, I'm mentally dialed into the difference between the pictures in the pattern book and... Well, of course, yes. But you don't want to make it exactly like they have, because that's basically... You're like a machine. You're like replicating. Add your own twist to it. Like this. This isn't exactly how it's shown in the blog. There's to be some variations. Yeah, the link is for Crochet Guild of America. But yeah, I don't know if Crochet Guild of America has the same type of certification tests that the Crafting Guild of America has. Yeah. I've never looked into it. Like I was saying, so Aloof and Poof got me this off my wish list. Thank you very much for this. This is a book called Crochet Magical Creatures, 20 Easy Amigurumi Patterns by Drew Hill. If you're not familiar with Drew used to stream here on Twitch. He had to stop for health reasons. He still has an Instagram. I don't have a link to the Instagram right now. His channel on Twitch was Drooby Zoo. Let me see. I'm going to shout him out, even though he doesn't really stream anymore. Let's see what comes up. Okay, that was Drew. He got scared. Again, he hasn't streamed since like back in the fall. Again, health issues. But he is a published author, a published designer. You can find this book in anywhere you can buy craft books. This is for Amazon. I know here in the US you can get it at Michael's, in the stores. I think Joann's. I don't know about Hobby Lobby. All different places online. So, the guy with Teaching Tuesdays deserves the occasional book from chat. Well, thank you. I can't show any of the streams here because these are paid patterns. So I can't show any of the patterns. I can do these on stream. I can't teach you how to do these. If anybody is interested in these, go and get this book. I haven't done any from here yet, but I've looked at them, and they are super cute. We can look through real quick, and I'm going to try not to have any of the patterns. These pictures are really small. I would show those, but it's better to show some of the larger pictures. And there's clear instructions for basic stitches, which I really like that. Yeah, it is pretty thick. It's got how many pages? Including the index, 155 pages. So it's not a pamphlet. It's not a small book by any means. Let's see here. So there's a dragon. These are cute. These are very cute. Let's see what else. There's a catacorn. I'm going to see if I can find the one that I really like. There's a dandelion. He's really cute. There's a jackalope. Again, these are Ammies. There's a kitsune. Kitsune. It's like a Japanese fox spirit. Okay, let me see if I can. Garden fairy. The camera isn't high res for people to read. Okay, yeah. Still, I don't want anybody taking screenshots or anything like that. There's a mushroom. Look at a little mushroom guy. This is one I want to make. This is the flying pig. And you can see the little picture there. That's the back side of it. I'm going to make that because it's cute. And Bray Crochet loves pigs. I'm not going to send it to her. I don't have her address. I don't think she would give up the address. But who knows? There's a little gnome. Yeah, we can thumb through these real quick. I'm excited to make one of these. There's a cyclops. There's an ogre. A yeti. He's cute. I like his little toes. What else? Kraken. Loch Ness Monster. I'm just going to thumb through all of these. There's a mermaid. I'm definitely going to make the mermaid. I know somebody who would probably like that. See that Kraken? Yeah. There's a hippocampus. Hey there, Kyle Abbey. How are you? Welcome in. We're just taking a look at some of these cute patterns that are in this amigurumi book that I got. A pegacorn. It's a Pegasus and a unicorn together. What else? The griffin. I'm going to make the griffin. I really like the griffin. The griffin and the flying pig are my favorites. There's a phoenix. Cloud spirits. And what else do we have? I think we're near the end. Oh, and that's the end. Yeah. So there's some really cute ones in here. It's only $11.49 on US on Amazon if you're in the US. And to support a fellow, I want to say streamer. He doesn't stream here anymore, but fellow good bean. So even if someone only made 2 or 3 patterns, it's a decent price. Yes. My kid had to leave school early because of a migraine. Oh, but I'm doing last minute preparations for prom. I'm sorry that that you had a migraine. I hope your migraine feels better. But I'm probably going to be making, like I said, the griffin and the flying pig at least. Maybe. Oh, and the mermaid. Those are the 3 that I'm probably definitely going to make. All right, let's bring the music back. But again, I wanted to thank you again for that and to show some of the cute little Ammies that are in that book. But yeah, it's called Crochet Magical Creatures by Drew Hill. Still adding the veins. There's two. At least three of the patterns in the book look interesting. Yeah, which ones do you like? Downloading two old games to your laptop to move over when you get your hard drive in June. Very nice. What games are those, Blue Raven? Not that I'm probably going to really know, because I'm not a gamer, but I might have heard of them. I've heard of some games. And speaking of other things to make, patterns on stream, the Kraken, the Ogre, and the Kitsune. Yes. Cute. Another one of my streamers bought me the Nightmare Before Christmas Amigurumi kit. Um, I might. I was gonna do most of those, and again, I can't teach those. I was gonna do a lot of those in October for Halloween, or a few of those for in October. I can probably do some beforehand because I am doing a eyeball blanket here in end of April, so it's spooky season year round for a lot of people. Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition Remix, Need for Speed 3, Hot Pursuit. Okay. So, I don't know what the first one is. I'm assuming the second one's a racing game. I have a hazy mental image of coming up with my own Emmy dolls and knitting some. Yeah, I'm not really good at pattern design. I can probably design a very basic pattern, but I am definitely not a designer. I need to work on that and hone my skills and possibly design my own things. Both are racing games. Okay. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I really embrace a hobby. It's not unusual for me to set nebulous goals for a couple years out. I get that. I get that. I was lost there for a second. I'm like, where am I going? Started to get good at Spanish a couple years ago. I set a goal of B2 upper intermediate. I taking the exam, but it helped me decent conversational level. Very nice. I know very little Spanish. There's only one sentence that I can say in public that's Spanish, and it's not even true. I think we were talking about that in I don't know if you were there. It was in Tatterstream. Was it last night? I'm not certain if you were there. I know there was a bunch of us in there talking about Spanish. Yeah, one sentence and not even true. The other stuff I know I can't say in public because it's very rude. And I only took 1 year of Spanish back in middle school, not even high school, in middle school. And nothing really stuck. But what stuck is I have another eyeball done. So I think we have all of the purple ones done, the exception of a little white in the pupil. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's on my blocking board. I'm going to block them all again, and there's number 8. So we have pretty much these are done. That one is completely done. It has the little white in the pupil. So there's 2 there. 3 that are done. Okay, so these 5 still need the whites. Had some time in your hands a while back and spam Pimsleur Spanish for a while. After I know if I stuck with it, you'd be okay. Gotcha, yeah. How many eyes? I am making 56. 8 of each color. So I have 7 colors. So the purples are done, pretty much. What's my next color? The reds. Yeah. I still gotta weave in a whole bunch of these centers. So I gotta weave in all the centers. So I've got some reds. There's those. Different shades of red. It's more of a burgundy. And I couldn't do a eyeball blanket with red without doing this one. It's technically not red, but it's in the red family. I do have pink eye. Well, I don't have pink eye. I have a pink eye. Had to. So I'm not gonna say anything when she gets it. Hopefully she'll find it out on her own and she'll get the joke. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, we do have a pink eye. That one already has the vein. Yeah, that one has the veins. But yeah, it's gonna be actually I can show you. I don't have a picture of what it's gonna look like when it's done, but you're gonna get an idea of the placement. I made a mock-up in Excel of how I'm gonna place them. So again, imagine these in different colors and how they're gonna be lined up. Those are gonna be the corresponding. So there'll be one with blue and next to a red, next to a green, and so on. So they're all kind of scattered. So they're not all going to be You're not going to have all the purples next to each other and all the blues. So I kind of randomized it because I was just a little mock-up. Hey there, Papa Be Fun. How are you? We are we're adding veins to our eyeballs. Getting a little sci-fi here. We're doing some experiments. That sounds creepy. Yeah, I had to plan it because I'm like, if I do it randomly, that'll be fine. But I'm gonna get to the end, I'm gonna have like 5 green ones, and I'm like, no, I want them to be mixed up randomly, but still, I don't have the same color next to the same color. And I gotta pull in these centers. Oh, if you are not following Papa Be Fun, if you're not following Papa Be Fun, check him out. Very chill stream. Lots of different video games. I know you play Hearthstone. You've played Supermarket Simulator. I don't know what else you have played because I am not knowledgeable with a lot of these games. Um, yeah, people. Yeah, they do. They do clip the random things. But yeah, go and check them out. Always a good time to hang out over there. Just hearing that. This is the boring part, weaving in tails. Well, I like weaving in tails, but it's not really enjoyable to watch. I don't know how thrilling this would be. Even though I spent almost 2 hours adding veins, people have stuck with me. So what's going on, Papa? Bring some music back. This red here is not the best yarn. It is scratchy, and I did not like working with it, but it's using up scraps. It's using up scraps. I'm gonna pop to Kroger and grab a pizza. Okay, we should be here for about another hour before we go do our movie night over on the Discord. You really like to tape history? You're a dork. Hey there, Brett. Yes, I know you're a dork. I also have it in green. This is just for Bray. This is just welcome in, Bray. This is just for Bray because she's a needle dork. Hold on, gotta get this together. Where did that? Okay, so Bray, I got one in red. Got one in green. Got one in orange. I got one in blue, purple, and silver. And a bunch extras. Most of them are the angled ones, so not all. I got some straight needles too. Accessories and fiber arts are like, yes, that is true. That is true. How are you, Bray? Excuse me. So you like the needles. How are you on stitch markers? I got I got a couple types. I got the safety pin type, and I got a special as we're talking about stitch markers. I got the special type that looks like a heart. And then I've got these. I like these on bigger, chunkier yarn. Those type. Crazy. You need more stitch markers? Yeah, I got them on Amazon. I think it was like 100. And all of this came in that little container. I think it was 100. And they're pretty good. They don't they don't break as easily. Because I had some, you use them like twice and then they break. And I'm like, these are crap. These are decent ones. Oh, and then I got the needle. I added my extra needles, but when I got the needles, it came in this little tin, this little sliding tin, and I don't know why it's a saltine cracker. I don't know what it has to do with needles. Yes, it is the Crafty Cub, Mickey. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I didn't have any desire to stream for a while, but I am back. Oh, Mickey, we saw your really cute um this. This. If if you weren't here earlier when we did Discord, isn't this cute? This yarn ball, it's a fox, which is cute. But then not only does it hold your yarn, there's places for your accessories, for your hooks and your scissors and um what is there a hole here in its ears? What is that for? It looks like a hole. Looks like there's two holes there. That's so cute. That is so cool looking. I've never seen a yarn bowl that has a place for your accessories, which makes sense. We're gonna have an ad here in about a minute. We're not gonna go to an official ad break screen. We're changing it up. We're gonna be like a lot of other streamers. I'm still gonna be here, and for anybody who is a subscriber, they'll still be able to hear me. Can't wait for movie night. Me too. Yeah, that'll be in about an hour, a little over an hour. We're gonna be watching Big. I'll probably start the movie and then go and get something to eat and bring it back up and eat while we're watching the movie. Since you're all not going to see me, got stickers from Strubles and absolutely love the packaging came in. Getting stuff from overseas is so fun. Nice. Very, very fun. Yeah, you'll have to post pictures, Mickey, if you can hear me. I don't, I can't tell who is a sub or not. I'm going to weave in all of these tails before I can do the embroidery. And when we get back from ad, shout out Bray. That's what I need to do. Now we can do the veins. Not in a weird spot. When I stick your tumbler, but first you take pics of them. Oh, very cool. Dribble sent you extras. Did send them a message to check. For now, I'll just use the two. I don't know what Strubles is. Is that a crochet thing? I've heard the term, but I don't. Maybe that's the knitting. No, that maybe that's something else. Oh, it's the person. Oh, okay. Do they stream? Because I want to say that they do. Okay, that's probably where I've heard the name from. Because I'm like, confused. I was confused at first. Yeah, I remember back when I was a kid, my sister had a large collection of stickers. Now I don't know if they do that if they do it now anymore, but back then you would have an album. You wouldn't stick it on things. You would keep them usually on the backing paper they came with, and put them in like a photo album, like the Kling. God, I'm old. The old Kling film front static Kling photo albums. God, they don't use those anymore. At least I don't think they do. But yeah, she had a pretty large. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from ad. We were talking about stickers. My sister had a very large sticker collection. We had commitment issues, and she had um, this is okay. This is the same time I got terrified and scarred for life with a certain song that I can't listen to in about a half hour. I won't be able to listen to it because it's getting dark. Um, but hanging out with her and looking at her sticker albums, the best part was the ones that were scratch and sniff. Oh my gosh. I can remember to this day the one that smells like grass. It smelled like grass, like freshly cut grass. Think I spelled that wrong? Committed issues? Yeah, I think some of us needed to be committed. But yeah, the one I remember vividly was the one that smelled like fresh cut grass. There was another one. There was a pizza one. It did not smell like pizza. That's the only ones I really can remember vividly. Like the smell. Yes, scratch and sniff. Yes, maybe that's why a lot of our generation are kind of crazy because all the fumes we smelled from scratch and sniff stickers. That and well, I would say this was for me, but I think by the time I came around, it was illegal. They had outlawed it. Um, well, at least where I am, I don't remember seeing it when I was a kid. But lead in gasoline, I think that was illegal either right before I was born or right after I was born. Post them in Discord. Okay, we can take a look real quick. Very cute. Let's take a look at some stickers. But first, coffee. That's a capybara. A capybara. And a frog. Swearing is caring. Fuck yeah. Swearing is caring. I regret nothing. Those are cute. Very, very cute. Yeah, the swearing is caring is pretty funny. Thank you. If they stream, I'll give them a shout out. It, I'm assuming that's how you spell. How many O's is there? Four O's? Wait, is it O's or zeros? Well, you know what? We're gonna try both. Four. Is it Struble? Oh, I'm assuming that was them. If you put the swearing one on your work ball, yeah, probably not. Probably not. But yes, go and check them out. Yeah, there was a carrot one. Yeah, that was cute. It was very cute. Let's bring back Chicago. The coworker might kick out of the swearing one. Yeah, the coworker, yeah, but management might not, depending on the management. Because back of house people do say some bad stuff. Well, I used to work retail, and the front of the house people, we didn't really have back of the house people. We said some bad stuff on the sales floor. But that's what happens when you work in retail. If you've worked retail, you know. You know. Actually, the person I'm making this blanket for, I used to work with. She was actually my manager at one time. Um, but yeah, she wouldn't say anything loud enough for customers to hear. But you've had two retail jobs, yeah. I've had plenty of them. I think everyone should work either retail or food service. I've never worked food service at least once because you get to see how people are. Get the real thing. I almost got sent home early one day for accidentally yelling a bad word, but this was like a second job and it was about 19. Yeah, yeah, you have to filter yourself. Great, it teaches people respect for it. Yes. I mean, there was one job. Which job was it? I think it was it Michael's? Yes, it was Michael's. The store I worked at, well, when I first started there, it was a very big store. It still is a big store, like square footage wise. And they had a very small back room. Um, but while I was there, they did a remodel and they increased the size of the back room and redid a whole bunch of the sales floor. And after it was done, I think it was that manager. He told us that if anybody is having a bad day, three, four, six, and just needed a couple minutes to get away and just let loose within reason. Go to the back room, to the very back, away from anywhere for the front of the store, and you could yell somewhat. You couldn't like just scream all you wanted. Nobody would have heard you up front. And I worked in the back room, and a couple people did that. Yeah, I was when I first started at Michael's, I was a part-time cashier, mostly working evenings. I think that was the first year. I think I worked there for 3 years. First year, I was part-time cashier, and then also helping on the sales floor as needed. And then, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. And then they promoted me to receiving manager, so it's full time, which is very rare in retail. To have even at that time, 20 years ago, to have a full time position. Um, so I spent most of my day in the back room. Didn't really deal with customers too much. I did have to. I was also in charge of the books, not magazine. Well, some magazines. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, magazines. Not the vendor ones. There were other magazines that would come in on the truck, and that basically meant I'd have to go and put those out on the sales floor, which that was the easy part. But I had to log manifest handwritten in a book. Like it wasn't. We had to scan them in, but then like the orders, like the purchase order number and all of that, it was a handwritten. Yes, handwritten. Even in 2023. Uh, yeah, and then having to fax things over to the distribution center and God. But I did enjoy that job mainly because there was so much yarn. That's where I got a lot of my yarn. Oh, welcome back, Goddess Athena. There's 23 confirmed tornadoes. The biggest one closest to us is 1.5 miles. Ooh, the mass casualty teams are out now. Further north in those, but not by much. You think you're in the clear. Hopefully, everybody who had a tornado, wherever they were, is safe. And I'm glad you're safe, Goddess Athena. And welcome in, Knitter Girl. Welcome in. Unfortunately, this is the time of year in North America where tornado season starts. Got a decapitated goat on my desk because I'm still. At first, I'm like, Mickey, are you doing a sacrifice? Knowing you. Tornado season sucks. Yeah. We've had tornadoes here a couple years ago. In fact, not far from me. I think it was an F1, maybe F0, F1, came through. Nobody was injured. I think it might have been minor casualties, like minor injuries, not really casualties. I don't want to say that word. Minor injuries. It did a bunch of damage. Um, our favorite Greek restaurant was destroyed. They ended up relocating. The food is not that good anymore. I don't know what happened. They were closed for a couple years, but everybody was safe. I don't think there was anybody was seriously hurt. Sacrifice for the Moco mom calls. um, were you there? Wait, no, I don't remember the Moco mom call when their mom. When their mom, yeah, I know their mom. I know of their mom. Um, yes, I just pulled it up just now. You must have been an ad break or stepped away. I brought it up again. I'll bring it up one more time. The Fox Yarn Ball. Yes, I was saying that this is such a cool concept. It's a yarn bowl, but also there's places for your hooks and scissors and any of your other accessories. It's a really cool idea. 1.5 mile one was at 5. Ooh, and 230-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, as of 2 minutes ago, no major injuries. Yeah, I'm glad that there's no major injuries, Goddess Athena. Hopefully that will stay the case throughout the night. But yeah, that yarn ball that you got, Mickey, is so cute. I love it. Yeah, and again, it holds the yarn and the tools. I I don't. Yeah, I think you were stepped away, Mickey. I was asking here in this ear. It looks like there's holes. What are those holes for? Her mom had her phone on lurk in her pocket and sent a random paragraph long message that made no sense. Everyone started joking. It's a call message. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Looks more sturdy than cheap. Yes, it does. This does look sturdy. Is this I think the yarn is supposed to go through the thread of the yarn. Oh yeah, I would put it here, like where you have it. That's where I would put. I wouldn't put it like over and then through. I would put it right there. I guess it's just options. What is this made out of? Is this like ceramic? Is this resin? I can't tell. More storage. Oh, 3D printed. Okay, so it's some type of plastic. Okay, the ear would snap off eventually. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Goddess Athena. Yeah, the tension on that would snap off. Maybe it's to I guess you could put some yarn through it and make like put yarn through it and tie it in a knot so there's a loop, and then hang stitch markers off that yarn loop. Maybe that's what you could do. If that makes sense, because it'd be right there, close at hand. Because I don't see any other place to really put your stitch markers. There's no like tray or anything. Yeah, stitch marker earrings. Yeah. See, being a crafter, you think outside the box. Someone in JP's Discord said she make a hat. Yeah, you like yeah, make a little hat just for the fox. But yeah, that is a really cute ball. Where did you get that from? ADHD laser focused. Okay. Is that a streamer? $45. That's even for $45. That's not a bad price for a um 3D printed bowl. That's a really good price. But you had a coupon. Yes, yeah. If it's handmade, of course, not a bad price whatsoever. Oh, speaking of handmade things and people have stores, I have a Kofi, and I don't know how to get the link for it in here. It'll pop up periodically. I only have one thing on there at the moment. It is for custom pieces of your choosing of vintage doilies. So it's have some examples on there of some of the things that I have made, but I've got I'm open to all different types of um I've got a source of vintage doilies. If anybody was interested, um, again, they can reach out to me through my via my Kofi, and we can figure that out as we go. Every time you hear the song, me and my boyfriend in arcade bar after hibachi drunk as hell watching some dude get upset because the bartender cut him off. Yeah, that sounds like a bar. Pizza in the oven is preheating. Yum. What type of pizza did you get? Went to play games and get some waters. You know what? This song I've never liked. I just thought it was a stupid song. The Pretty Island. That's what it translates to. Reliable pepperoni. There's nothing wrong with that. Love pepperoni pizza. They had some cool ass games too, and they had some Smash Brothers tournament on Sunday. Very nice. Again, I've never played any of that. You want pizza? Yeah. I think we're having Mexican, kinda. You think it's like a jalapeno quiche, which I love quiche, but I think she said she was instead of um, pie crust for the crust, she's gonna use some like breakfast hash browns. And I'm like, I have an aunt Benita. Always thought, of, yes, okay, that makes sense. Did your aunt have a an island, an isla? Now your sticker binder idea makes me not want to put my stickers on things. Okay, Mickey, that's how we did it back in the 80s. Um, you do you. Yes, I disabled redeems because I'm just now back to streaming. I wanted to be a little on the chill side, and I wanted to get some progress done. Even though I usually get progress done with the chaos, I wanted to keep it more on the chill side for now. They will come back. I'm going to stick them on your PC screen so I can say I stuck my stickers on Cup's forehead. Okay. Then that's fine. But after the stream is over, you're not going to be able to see anything on that portion of your PC screen. You're going to see your sticker. You're going to be watching YouTube, but a sticker. You do you. You do you. You'll be fine. You only watch my VODs. I'm sorry, Mickey. I am so sorry for you if that's the only thing you ever watch. No offense, but you need a life. No. So, what did you watch for the past? Oh, you watch VODs. I was gonna say, what did you watch for the past like week and a half? You watch the VODs, or my YouTube channel. There's hours of content there that would keep you busy. Oh, you're watching Moko, so you just lied. You just said you just watch my VODs. Think you won like you won 8 things. I only won one. Hey there, Eduhuman, welcome in. Um, nope, you're fine. You're never late. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. And go and follow Eduhuman. They don't have any clips yet. They are on the affiliate grind. They have enough streams. They've streamed enough days. They have enough viewers. They need more viewers. They have enough followers. They need more viewers their average viewers. I think it's like 3 viewers per stream on average in a 30-day period. So go and follow them, and when they stream, go and check them out. In the land of pixels and sound, where architecture and music abound, lies a channel so grand, so diverse, with gaming and art. It's a universe. Edge of human, a soul so bright, and outriders they guide you through the night. With rants and reflections, their stream takes flight. A safe space for all, where everything's right. Join the fun, the chat, the play. Oh, the places you'll go in this channel today. They do a bunch of different things. They've painted some resin objects. They've done some cooking. They do some talking. There's just chatting. They've played video games. Um, yes, go and follow them and hang out in their stream. Again, they are on the affiliate grind. They are so close to becoming affiliate. Got a painting from JoJo, some stickers from Canvas Monster, an anime ori from Pix, a keycap from Ariella, a bookmark, a cool arty medal, the 6x pet portraits, and a shit show keychain. Wow. And you ordered some stuff. Wow, yeah, you did good. You did really good. I only got the one thing. It's brilliant. Oh yeah, that's Frosty Tools. That's a little extra tool that I have on here that it'll do AI. It'll write up a little blurb. I have it set up for the Dr. Seuss themed. They have all different writing styles that it'll come up with. All I got. Did I show it on stream? Did I show you what I got? I ended up getting if nobody knows what we're talking about, Moko made the stream team I'm a part of. They just finished up their big PP energy party number, the third annual. Words. Basically celebrating them for making a partner a couple years ago, but it's mainly to celebrate and to showcase their community and small businesses. So they had over 500 giveaways and incentives and basically things to get people to shop and purchase things from community members. Think I heard there was over 2,000 sales done since the beginning of April during all of this. So that is like amazing. I had two things I gave away, two different doilies. Past 2,000, yes. Blue says, sorry, off to bed, got a headache and getting. All right, okay, Blue Raven, get some sleep. I will chat with you later. Thank you, Knitter Girl. Oh. Yes, that was the other day. They were doing indoor axe throwing. They were not real axes, but it was cool looking. I was watching live when they were doing that. When they first set it up, and Derek, I think the first one he threw, it hit the wires, and yeah, then people were saying if stream gets disconnected, it's Derek's fault. Um, yeah, so that was pretty fun. So like I said, it was a place to showcase their community members. I won a gift card, a really good gift card. It was a $150 gift card to dickblick.com, which is a art site. They also have some physical stores, which I didn't know. There's some physical stores near me. I've never been to one of them, but I always thought it was just like painting and drawing supplies, but no, they do have fiber arts. And I ended up getting, and I showed it in, I want to take a break from the sewing. Anyway, I showed it in my Discord, and I think I showed it on stream also, but things I got from that gift card was this. Let me zoom on out. Bring the music back. Come on, computer. This is a sock loom, a knitting loom to make socks. I follow the instructions for the measurement of my foot, but I think it's going to be too big. I think it's going to be a little bit too big for my foot, but we'll see. So I got this. Then this moves. This adjusts for different sizes. So I got a sock loom. And then it's behind me. Headphones. One moment. My headphones were going to fall off if I moved. All right. Junk everywhere. And this is what else I got. I got some of this. That's fine. I don't care if that comes off. This is 100% virgin wool. It still smells like sheep's wool. This is undyed natural wool. And at some point, Claymiko and I'm going to end up dividing this up into probably each of them in half. These are what, 100 grams. I'm going to split them in half to like mini skeins. And Claymiko and I are going to be dyeing yarn on stream at some point. So I got that. And I'm going to be using food safe dyes. Like you can use Easter egg dyes, food coloring, that type of stuff. So I needed wool, actual wool for it. You can't use cotton. It won't accept those dyes. Love buying craft stuff. Yes, I love it. And this is a gift card. This is free. It didn't cost me anything. So free craft stuff. So I got 2 things of that. And again, I think I showed this on stream before, but we can look at it again. And then I got yarn. More yarn. More yarn. So I got 2 of these. Isn't that pretty? This is Spun Colors by Premier. I've never used Premier before. So this is 419 yards, 200 grams or 7 ounces. This is 100. Oh, this is not. I thought this was 100%. It's not. 65% acrylic, 35% superwash merino. Fiber seems like it can be one of the most acquisition-oriented hobbies. Yes. So I got 2 of these. I love this. These, like, when I saw this on the site, I was drawn to these colors, especially the purples. So I got 2 of those, and then that same yarn, the same type of yarn, a different color. Oh, and this colorway, this purple colorway is called Twilight. And then that same yarn, I got, and these are size 4 worsted weight. They're medium weight. Got this one, and this color is called Canyon. Yeah, I'm really, and this is very soft. If you were here, this is a very soft yarn. So we got 2 of those. I'm gonna run out of space. So those are worsted weight. I think that's the only worsted I got. Then I got 2 of these. These are also from Premier. These are anti-pilling. These are DK. It's called Anti-Pilling DK Colors Batik. 100% acrylic. And this is in Fuzzy Chick. So that is the colorway called Fuzzy Chick. They had another yellow one, but I didn't like it as much. It was slightly different, like different tones. And then in that same yarn, this one here, this one is called Berry Jam. These are very soft. These are 100% acrylic. Again, I am not sponsored at all by any of these. Those are DK weight. And are these DK? Yeah. I got more DK weight. Again, from Premier brand. These are Color Fusion. There is this color. It is really pretty. 100% acrylic also. This is in the color Maui. It looks a lot better in person than it does on the screen. So that's the colorway Maui. I got 2 of those. And then that same yarn, the Color Fusion, I got 2 of these. And this is called Vintage. I like the little bit of bluish greens that are in there. So that is the Vintage colorway. There's more. Let me get this out. Ah. Then I got 2 of those and 2 of these. These are the same yarn line. This is Premier Fruits. This is a 93% acrylic, 7% PBT, which I'm not certain what PBT is. I'm assuming it's a synthetic. This is a super fine, so it's a size 1, a weight of 1 yarn, so this is really thin. So this is in the colorway Kiwi. It's catching up some crochet. If that yarn doesn't have a fruit smell, no, there's no fruit. No, no fruit smell. I don't want yarn to smell. I don't want yarn to have like I don't want it like a scratchy stuff sticker. No, I don't want that. I mean, if you make something of your own and you spray it with essential oils, that's on you. PBT's yarn is a type of polyester used in textiles because of elasticity. PBT can be extended 1/3 more than other yarns, so fabrics are soft and comfortable, which in the original shape being stretched. Ideal for sports clothing, carpets, automotive. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yes. There is some elasticity in this. I don't know if how well you can see that. You can't really see it. I can see it. There is some bounce to it. So there is that. So that is in the colorway Kiwi. And I got the same thing in the colorway Plum. I like purples. Purples is one of my favorite colors. I didn't want to get all purple stuff. That's why I got a little bit of everything. And then there's more. There's more. Want some fruit? Then, and this is all Premier, because they had some Lion Brand. They had some Burnett. They had some Red. The only Red Heart was like Super Saver, which I don't want that. I mean, even if I go to the craft store, I don't want that. So this is called Wool Select. This is 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide, which is a man-made, and this is also a superfine, so a weight of 1. This is in the colorway Rainforest, and you could tell this is wool. It definitely feels like wool. So, jacquard sock yarn. So it's called Wool Select. So I got 2 of those, and in the exact same yarn, I've got this. This is in the colorway Morning Glory. So it's similar. It's very similar, except this has some purples in it. So, that's my haul that I got from the Moco's pee-pee party. Indirectly, because I got the gift card. So, got a bunch of yarn, and that, sock loom. And then the yarn to dye. I don't know what I'm going to make with any of these. Just a sampling is kind of what I wanted. I have no idea what I'm going to make. I'm probably going to make socks with these. Maybe on that sock loom. I don't know. We will see. Yeah, I want fruit too. That sounds good. Where was I? Oh, eyes. Oh, we finished that one. We have 2 of the red ones done. No, we have no. I lied. I lied. We don't. Still have one here. I'm a liar. But yeah, that was my first first time participating or even knowing about the Moco's Big PP Energy Party. Um, I didn't know of the Mocos last year. I think around this time last year was the first time I saw anybody with the Moco Loco little sticker, and I think it was Kim for the Day. I think it was her channel, and I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what this was, and then I learned. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, and I'm glad I'm part of the Moco. It's a really good stream team to belong to, and also at the top here, the Crafty Collective. That is not an official stream team. It's more of a group that is started by Supreme Doom, um, which is she was in here a little while ago, and so it's just started. I don't know how many people are part of. Hey, there's Supreme. How many off the top of your head, if you know, how many of us are in the Crafty Collective? 45. Yeah, we have 45 streamers, and you don't have to be a streamer to be part of it. You don't have. You can be a part of the community. 46. So it's a pretty cool community, and there's a lot of people in there that I know of that are part of the Crafty Collective. There's some people I'm not familiar with yet, and I need to make it a point to pop into their streams when I'm not streaming. Hey there, Tiki Room Bunnies. I'm pretty good. How are you? 61 of us. Nice. Nice. How are you, Tiki Room? Tiki Room Bunnies is a really cool channel. If you want to sit there and relax and see some cute bunny rabbits, that is the place to go. Very, very relaxing stream to see bunny rabbits, actual bunny rabbits, not animated bunny rabbit. Well, they're animated, but not like real live rabbits. About to head out to pick up some buns for the movie night. Very cool. My movie night, or are you doing your own movie night? Because in a half hour, we're going to be watching over on my Discord. We're going to be watching the 1980s movie Big. Tom Hanks and what was the other guys? Oh, Robert Loggia. Like, I gotta remember what his name was. Yes. I haven't seen it in years. Not too shabby. Having Not too shabby having introducing the Crafty Collective just a month ago. Yes. You were doing great with that. And it is like so many of us that have already been a part of it. It's because Supreme, you are a great person. So that is why we're a part of it. Oh, you're watching Dune at your house. Patrick Stewart. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that or heard of that. Maybe I've heard it. Isn't it kind of like sci-fi? Should proofread? No, you're fine. You're fine, Supreme. Very, very cool. Thank you very much, God. I think I'm lucky to be surrounded by that too. Yes. Yes, it is the community, but it's also you. If you're not streaming, I get back. Yeah, about a half an hour. We're gonna raid out because a half hour is when we're gonna roughly at a half hour is when we're gonna start the movie over there. if anybody is interested and wants to watch Big with us, and it's going to be in my Discord. If you're not part of my Discord and want the link, let me know and I can send it to you. Um, Last month or so, we've been doing movie watch parties there on Friday nights. And we were supposed to watch it last week, but Lurk, okay, you have a good evening. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, we were supposed to watch Big last week, but friend wanted to get away for the evening, so we just did a drive. So we didn't watch it, but that's fine. It's not like it had to be last week. And if anybody is a part of that, joining in watching the movies, and has any suggestions or requests, I am open to that. Again, it's not here on Twitch, it's on the Discord. Scallions are kind of like onions or garlic. Yes, scallions are in the onion garlic family. They are spring onions, basically. They're longer and narrower. They're not like onions that are big. They're usually smaller around and taller, like more longer. But yes, that was a random thing. But Mickey, you did ask the right person because, and I'm sure, I think you know about it. I met a lot of people know that I love onions. Like, love onions. Like, love them. In fact, I did not sing this, but I found this. Actually, Grammy ETC remembers this from back in the day. I never heard of it before. Last year, she showed me this song. So, take a listen to this. Yes, I love onions. Apparently, that was a song back in the 60s. Anyway, let me catch up with chat. Um, so far, you picked great movies. Actually, getting to see movies that I've never seen. Very cool. Yes. Some of these movies people have never seen before. Talking about the movie night. Having my boyfriend bring me some food back from his dinner with the guys. I wanted to make sure. Getting some nachos with chili, queso, sour cream, scallions, lettuce, black beans, and corn. Ooh, that sounds really good. Have him pick me up some too. You never know what you're going to hear in the stream. Yes, you never ever know. Which came first? I love onions or I love turtles. Do you remember the commercial? No. I remember the me. It's a meme. It was somewhere, like I guess a local TV station, like a carnival or something. They were interviewing this kid, and he goes, "I like turtles." That's all I know. Bet Turtles ripped off the Onion song. Uh, let's see here. Clyde said no to the lettuce. Lettuce might get icky. Yeah. Onions in 1966. Funyuns in 69. Turtles in 1980. Thank you, Bray. He's the best. I forget how much of a good guy he can be. His only downfall is Clint. Oh, your boyfriend. I'm like, what are we talking about? The I Love Turtles kid? I'm like, what? I'm certain you all know the I Love Turtles boy. But yeah, I don't remember anything I Love Turtles for the Turtles chocolates commercial. Maybe. What now in 2000? Wait, what happened in 2000? Theme in the commercial. Okay. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. I didn't even click on it, but I'm seeing the thumbnail, and that's a little scary. Give me a second. Is this safe? Is this Twitch safe, Supreme Doom? Of course, it was cringy. Hey, I'm from around, well, not 1979, but I'm from around that time. Am I cringy? There's so much cool crap you can buy for this. Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, it's Twitch safe. Okay, we're going to watch this. I have never seen this before. Let me resize this. Alrighty. No, no, maybe I'm from that time. I mean, it looked good back then. Okay. Getting dessert. Wait, what dessert is he getting? We'll watch the commercial in a second. This is the important things is the food and the dessert. What dessert is he getting? Oh, apple crisp. Oh, you can have that. Thank you, Knitter Girl. Wait, why didn't it didn't play a clip? Guess Apple, not Apple. Twitch is having issues. Bailey's cheesecake. All right, we're gonna watch this Turtles commercial. So here we go. Um, Um, uh, thank, thank you, Supreme. The cringy part where the people dressed up, I guess they're supposed to be turtles. That was the cringy part. And why? Oh, it's all Mickey's fault. We're talking about onions. And then, okay, yeah, I have never seen that commercial ever. Uh, cancel the 70s. Oh, it's the mascot for the Turtles chocolates. But no, yes, it was. Yeah, it was the same song, Supreme. Yes, yes. Pretty sure that commercial came on after we went to bed. Yeah, I hope so. Uh, Phil, hush, Mickey. Uh, yeah, I've never seen that either. I mean, yeah, she kind of was into that turtle, and I don't know if it was just it was if it was the candy or the person dressed as the turtle. The three guys dressed as turtle as the. Let's not go there. So you remember, okay, that explains a lot, Supreme. That explains a lot. Could have been, yeah, they could have been, or chicken. Wait, what? First day back to streaming, and I've got a headache now. uh, Probably all the blow. Yeah, could have been. Or turtles dressed as humans dressed as. Okay, now that is getting very meta. That if you eat turtles, she will like you too, or you will look as good as her. Uh, well, you know what? That's the thing. I don't like caramel, so I don't like. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've had turtle candy. I don't like them because I don't like the caramel. It's too chewy. I don't like a lot of chewy. So now I do like a Snickers is okay because there's less caramel. The ratio there isn't as much compared to everything else, or like a Nutrageous. So now I'm talking about candy bars. But like caramel, like no, I don't like Twix. Nope, I don't like Twix. I don't like Rolos. I don't like Milky Way. I no, it's not caramel, but I do not do Three Musketeers. Ugh, too chewy. Some of our commercials were not found on TV. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. That's not. I don't like it. I don't like chewy candy. I don't like gummy candy. We're gonna have an ad again in about 30 seconds, but bunch of food on Crafty Cup. No. Wow. We want to go down that route of my food rules? I am bizarre with my food rules. I admit it. Rolo's understandable. I think they're weird chocolate. Yeah, no, the chocolate part I'm fine. It's the caramel. Yes, pickled onion. No, no caramel cover. Ew, ew, yeah, yeah, ew. Caramel. No, I don't want caramel with onions. I don't want. No. Oh no, caramel apple. No, I don't like caramel apples. No, 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 no. I don't like candied apples either. What? Oh, I know why I cut that off because I ran out of thread. I'm sitting here like, why did I cut that? I need more. That's why. I'm all distracted because of Supreme's caramel color covered onion. You want yuck your yum? I just want to yum my yum. Yeah, yum your yum all you want. When we get back from ad, I don't know if I can hear anybody can hear me. I'll tell a story about onions. Has nothing to do with me. Probably tell that story and then we'll probably raid out because it is almost 9 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock where I am. Now I'm thinking about caramel covered onions. I was hungry. That was a quick ad break, Knitter Girl. Other people stole an ad. Still got about 2 minutes left. That I Love Onions song in my head. Let me take a look just to get an idea who was on so we know who we might raid into. You got 12 at? Wow. Take biscuit out. Okay. Yeah, when the ad gets back, I'll tell the story and then we're gonna raid out. Let me see if I can find who we're gonna actually go and raid into. Nope, you're fine. You're fine, little girl. Fine. I think I know who we're gonna raid when we're back. All right, welcome back, everybody. So, story about onions. So this did not happen to me. This is about, I'm going to say, probably about 20 years ago. My brother and his friend were over. Yes, yeah, it's okay. If you want compensation, talk to Supreme because I was just a messenger. I did not find it. Okay, so about 20 years ago, um, my brother and his friend were over, and we were all living with my mom, and she was making dinner or something, and um, she had a bowl in a not a bowl, a like a casserole dish. She was heating up, or even actually no, cooking on the stove. Anyway, she was making it was frozen peas and pearl onions. Okay, it was a frozen bag, and they were sitting there. I think they had already been warmed up, and whatever else she was making. And my brother's friend, who hates onions, cannot stand onions, was standing there talking or whatever, and goes over to this dish of peas and onions and pops an onion in his mouth. And then he realizes what it was and he starts spitting it out and gagging. And mom was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I didn't know that was an onion." And mom was like, "What?" He thought they were hard candies, like jawbreakers, like sour balls. And we're like, "Why would you serve sour ball candy with peas?" Doesn't make any sense. I mean, candy dish in the living room, yes, but not hot. A hot dish with peas. What? No, Mom didn't mind him eating, grabbing something or whatever. That was fine. But what? What? Peas are soft. Well, hopefully they're soft. And sour balls are hard. And I don't want to be crunching down on that while I'm eating peas. Expecting sweet and getting onion is where, yes, unless they're sweet onions. And I do like sweet onions. I like sweet, like Bermuda onions. They're not really oniony and spicy, like, not spicy, but pungent. Pungent's the word. Alrighty, with that being said, let me go to the next spot to do the next vein. And we're going to go and raid somebody because it is almost 9 o'clock. It is pretty much time for movies. I gotta pull that up. Alrighty, so we're going to go and raid somebody. And you can stick around, definitely stick around for the raid and join them if you want to hang out in their stream. You can do so, but also join us over on the Discord for the movie. So I'm going to get the raid call. That's the raid call for followers. And let me see if I can find my sub raid call. That is the sub raid call. So if you're a subscriber, copy that one. We're going to go and raid into Maislin Crochet. I haven't raided her in a while. What is she working on? Wait. Yeah, what is she working on? It says, ooh, that she's playing around with Red Heart Granny Square yarn. If you know anything about Red Heart yarn, they recently came out with a new line. It's Granny Square. It's where the colors are arranged. It's supposed to be in the right sequence and the right repetition for Granny Squares. So I don't know what she is doing. I'm in an ad right now on her channel. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that. I will be on again, hopefully tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, Saturday. Project Linus. Yes. So stick around for that. Stick around for the raid for now. Again, tomorrow night for Project Linus, and then as soon as we're done raiding, over in the Discord, we're gonna watch Big. I'm not a movie watcher, but it's nice to hang out. Oh, that's fine. The yarn that makes you play, Yarn Chicken. Yeah, I've never used that yarn. Happy to have a chance to hang out in your stream. Well, thank you. And yes, thank you for welcoming me back. And I'm glad that I'm back. You'd mess it up. Well, you can't really. Well, there really is no messing it up. It's yarn, so it is what it. It's there's no right or wrong way. All right, let me see if I remember how to do a raid. Okay, copy those raid calls and stick around for the raid. Show her some support. Is it? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Is it doing it? Oh, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. You could tell it's been a while since I've streamed. There we go. Oh, the channel is follower or subscriber only to chat. So keep that in mind if you come over there. Again, I will be on again tomorrow. Thanks again, everybody. And I will chat with you all next time. And what do I